So on that note, we've got to assume him innocent, but sometimes there's no smoke without fire. You know?
Hello all you hardcore boxing fans out there, how are you doing? It's Big Porky here, the voice of hardcore boxing. Right, not many people, right, want to come out and do a video like I'm going to do now, right? Now Dean Whyte's real name, people are now saying, is Lemur Scott, aka Baby Ting, or as I call him, Luther, short for Luther Vandross. Now there's too many of these people, they slink into boxing and they slide into people's heads, especially young fighters, before you know where they are. The fighter, he's pulling out £1 million fights because he's being advised by these advisors. These people all of a sudden are advisors, and well, are they though? Do they know the game? Have they got the fighters' best interests at heart? Are they in boxing for the love of it? Do they do anything with amateur boxing? Because if they love boxing that much, why don't they go to amateur shows, these people, and knock about with amateurs? No, because that's not good, is it? When you can knock about with heavyweight contenders. Do you know what I mean? That's how I look at it. I want to know why Dean Whyte's not been on Twitter for a week, and why it's come out that his name's not Dean Whyte, because I was watching a couple of weeks ago on Sky and I was thinking, yeah, I like this guy here, this Dean Whyte, he tells it straight. He's on Sky as a pundit on toe to toe, sat with that gimp Spencer Fearon, and turns out it's not even his name, Dean Whyte, and he seems to have gone missing. Whereas I must have seen him at 8-9 shows myself, and you know, it's only a couple of weeks ago or a week ago that he were in Brixton. He were calling out Deontay Wilder, and he were going on about my bro, Dillian Whyte wants his fight against you, and is he going to get his chance and all that carry on, and walking about and nobody dare say anything to him because he's a 300 pound 6'6" black man who looks to me like he can have a fight. But if he wants to come on my channel, he's more than welcome, or if he wants to come up to Sheffield and prove me wrong, I'll be the first to buy him a pint. But why are you calling yourself Dean Whyte when Dillian Whyte's come out and said you're not really his brother? And I've got friends in the boxing industry who are saying that Dillian's introduced him as just his best mate. This is a couple of years ago, and you know what you've got to understand is, right, that you'll always get insignificant people in the boxing industry getting a chance at becoming something significant without doing anything for it. Now, if boxing were easy, everybody would be doing it. There's no shortcuts to success. Now, are we seeing chinks in the armour around Dillian Whyte now? I mean, Baby Ting, Lemur Scott, Dean Whyte, Luther Vandross, wherever his alias is today, he's not been on social media for a week now, 1 full week. But not one of these Mongo YouTube channels who seem to be getting all this access, not one of these has actually said to him, why are you calling yourself Dean Whyte when it's obviously not your name? And Dillian's saying you're not his brother. So what the fuck is going on here? Is this guy a fraud? Is he who he's saying he is? I mean, the guy's nowhere at the moment, is he? Why don't he come out and start answering some questions? You can come on my channel anytime you want, Dean, Lemur, Baby Ting, or Luther Vandross, whatever you want to call yourself. You can call yourself Fred Blogs, Joe Blogs, or whoever. You know, baddest man on planet, 6'6", 21 stone, whatever you want to call yourself. come on my channel and answer some questions, because I think that fans need to know what's going on. So that's just my opinion. I'm entitled to it. You know what I mean? Dean Whyte looks to me like he's never had a fight in his life. He's not on BoxRec. Limmer Scott's not on BoxRec, so he's never been a professional fighter. There's no proof he's been an amateur fighter, but all of a sudden, everybody's an expert, aren't they? Well, Dillian Whyte's in a bit of a pickle at the moment, isn't he? With this failed UK AD test. Now we've got Sky Sports saying, oh, he passed a VADA test, so he's clear. They're trying the propaganda, aren't they? They tried the propaganda a week ago with Spencer Fearon, who heard off his source, HP source, that Oscar Rivers had failed a test, but Oscar Rivers has failed no fucking test. So what is the truth? What is fucking going on with this bullshit surrounding Dillian Whyte? I mean, we've got a young kid here, right? It looks to me like he's on the path to greatness. He's got a good team around him. Mark Tibbs, Jimmy Tibbs. He's training hard at the Peacock and up at Loughborough. And now all of a sudden it's all been derailed, hasn't it? Who is advising Dillian Whyte? Who was it who told him don't take the Joshua fight? Who was it who told him to go talk to Al Heyman? I mean, what the fuck is going on here? Who told him to talk to Bob Arum? If you're living in England, right, what happens is this: you go with Eddie Hearn, he's the main man in it for money. Or you go with Frank Warren, so why would you be talking to other people and coming out with stupid things like, I don't need a contract with Matchroom? Things like that, so I can be a free agent. Who the fuck is in Dillian Whyte's head? I'm starting to wonder if dark forces have got into his head and he has took something now that he shouldn't have done. Now, if I'm wrong, people need to pull me up on it, but where is Dean Whyte? That is the question. And where is this fucking B sample? Because I'm sick of going on my Twitter timeline and reading all this world of mongery tweets from these utter fucking mongos. I am sick to death of it. We need to put a fucking full stop at the side of this and put it in our rear view mirrors. The longer it goes on, the more it's clouded in mystery, innit? I mean, they got Jarrell Miller's B test sorted in 4 or 5 days, didn't they? So how come they can't get Dillian Whyte's test sorted, his B sample? Because the VADA sample don't mean shit. Sky Sports putting that out doesn't mean shit. It's world of mongery news. That's what it is. Alright? So, look, the texts are coming through now regarding this. So, yeah, there's just this is off. I can't say this guy's name. Let's check lenses off. This is off somebody really important in the game, right? Surprised he's even up at this time. Only in boxing, someone can swan in from nowhere claiming to be a fighter's brother. Then 6 months later, they are being hailed as a great manager advisor, being profiled by national media and regularly on boxing YouTube, giving their opinion and have signed a solid stable of fighters, only for it all to turn out to be a fabrication, and in the process, no one asking simple questions. Does this guy have a track record or even a fucking license? That is from somebody very high up in the boxing media. So what is the real deal here? What is the real deal on this? On Dean Whyte, the missing boxing advisor, the Al Heyman of fucking England. What is going on here? Because as far as I'm concerned, it's an utter joke. It is an utter joke. What is going on? I mean, like I've said, Dillian Whyte, world-class fighter, but all of a sudden he's in an hard fight. He's probably the hardest one of his career, and he has failed a dope test. Now, if he has not failed a dope test, why did they have a fucking hearing? Now, I don't want to keep going on about this, but I want to know what he's failed for, where the B sampling is, and who fucking gave him it. Who is advising Dean Whyte? He knocked back millions of pounds to fight Joshua. There's another. He knocked back millions of pounds to fight Joshua. There's another one here coming through. This is from an ex-world champion. This is from an ex-world champion, and he says, Porky, come up to the gym today for a coffee and we'll have a chat about this. But yeah, I agree. This Dean Whyte character's come from nowhere, and why is he off social media last 6 days, 7 days? Yep, all true. So Dean Whyte, where are you? Where are you, Dean Whyte? Give me a call. Direct message me, Dean. Give me a call on direct message me. I'll give you my phone number. We can have an interview, and you can give your side of the story, because people want you to answer some questions, Dean. We could be all wrong. It might be your proper name, Dean Whyte, and you know, we could all be wrong, couldn't we? But as far as I'm concerned, you've gone missing, mate, haven't you? Lemur Scott, Dean Whyte, Baby Ting, Luther fucking Vandross, wherever you are in the world, give me a ring and let's sort this out. Or come up to Sheffield and prove me wrong on camera. Come on. We can't get you out at camera and microphones, slinking into every boxing show and don't you know who I am and all that. It's time to come and answer some questions, because there's a few unhappy people, and like I said, there's a lot of frauds in boxing, isn't there? So peace out. Keep on trucking, keep supporting boxing. It's a fantastic sport, but watch out for frauds.
Has been news this week. I'm guessing you guys don't want to comment on it just for legal reasons at the moment. Is that the case, Steve? Yeah. But everything will come out, I'm sure.
Yeah, you know, everything will come out surely, and it'll be vindicated, and everything will just be clear. But right now, like you said, it's you know, it's with the legal team. We can't say too much about it.
That's absolutely fine.
White. How are you? You look a bit on edge. What's up?
No, I'm good. I'm just looking around, observing, looking at the turnout so far. You know.
Okay. Now I've got a message to give to you.
Okay.
So I thought we'd do this in a video. I'm going to let you listen to the message,
yeah,
and then I'm going to let the people listen when this video goes out. So as we can see here, yeah, the message is from.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you play the top one there. Oh, let me play it first.
I've just seen the video, mate. You've done it. If you can relay this message back to him, that he wants it, and he wants what he wants it, mate. I'm not bothered. If he wants a boxing match, he ain't gonna win that box for my life. And if he wants a punch up outside, I'm game for that as well. So if you can relay the message, I'm game, and I'll do him no problem. Weightlifting. I'm as fat as a pig, but I'm fit in what he is. Let's get it on.
Oh, that's wonderful. I can imagine.
Okay, so cut a long story short. That's from Shane Fury to you. Okay, so you heard what Shane Fury said there.
Yeah, that's all good. Listen, I could imagine. But obviously, they come from a boxing family. I can imagine he's been boxing all his life. There is no problem. If they want to pay me, like I said in the interview, I'd fight him. But listen, what you must remember, I come from wrestling background, jiu-jitsu. All this fighting in car park, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, if I grab hold of him, I break. He's a big lump. He's probably been boxing all his life, like I said. I've got no problem with that. But if he was in a fight, I'm a fighting man. I come from Muay Thai and wrestling. He thinks I'm going to stand there and train and do that stuff. I will take him to the ground and I'll wrap him like a pretzel. Believe.
That's all, folks.